Hey guys, you're watching Cutie Crafts. Today I will be showing you my 2022 Perler Bead collection, which is inside this little bucket here. Last year I definitely didn't make a lot of projects because I was more focused on finding work, getting a job, traveling a little bit, and just surviving the world. Whether you actually recreate my projects from the tutorials or you just watch them for fun, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for subscribing, watching, and I really appreciate you. Let's take a look at everything we made in 2022. The first video that I did in 2022 was for my animal zodiacs. It was the year of the tiger in 2022, and this year is the year of the rabbit. So it cycles through every 12 years. And because it was the year of the tiger, of course, I also had to make this Arcanine and Growlithe Pokemon sprite. These were done in a live stream, which was pretty fun. I did do a few live streams last year. Making these and chatting with you guys live was really fun. And you can always check out some of my previous live stream VODs in my live stream playlist. Next up is, of course, the perpetual calendar project that could not have been done without the help of my mom. She was the one who inspired me to make this, and she helped me out a lot by making the template for the month here and as well as the date. And all I had to do was make the box that holds all of it. It's like a little ecosystem that you can put on your desk and customize with the mini bead Minecraft projects that I've made previously. This is what it looks like at the back as well. You have flowers all around, so cute. I have loved having this on my desk and changing the date every day. Somebody sent me a picture of their perpetual calendar that they recreated, but with some really nice pink colors. It's always so nice when people recreate some of my projects and share them with me. Don't be shy. You can always tag me at Cutie Crafts on any of my social media, and I would love to see what you created. The video after the perpetual calendar is the Minecraft Arctic fox. So this design also would not be here without Cutie Mom, so thank you to Cutie Mom for these cute little Arctic foxes. I had a really hard time finding Arctic foxes in my Minecraft world, but when I did find them, they were so cute. They were adorable. I wish I could see more of them closer to my base. These are definitely a really cute winter project to do because you can take lots of cute pictures with the snow. They just look so peaceful and relaxed. I just love having this in my room to look at. After making the Minecraft Fox video, I made these Easter egg baskets for Easter, of course, and this one was also done. I did a live stream for this. We made these Minecraft spawn eggs for different mobs. I believe I have the puffer fish, a turtle egg, a pig egg, parrot, and a mushroom egg. And you can put them in a little basket, so then it's a great Easter decoration. Next up, I have the Dr. Mario sprites. This is from a really old video game called Dr. Mario. It's pretty fun to play. You can probably find some emulators online. It comes with Dr. Mario and 3 of the viruses that you have to defeat by lining up these pills so that the colors match and can disappear. It's similar to Tetris, but not quite the same. You gotta play it yourself. It's pretty fun. I made this Dr. Mario set because around the springtime I got Miss Rona. Miss Rona attacked. Everything changed when that happened, and it was really the worst week of my entire existence. I felt horrible, but I survived, thankfully, and just thought I would make this to remember that time. After Dr. Mario, I created these little cuties. These are the Minecraft rabbits. The white one here was my first prototype. That's why the head easily just falls off because I didn't design it properly to be connected to the body. But then prototype number 2 here, this little rabbit with black and white splotches here, his head is attached nicely, it doesn't fall off. For the tutorial video, I made this Dutch rabbit named Toast. In the game, you can name it Toast and get the special Dutch rabbit. If you haven't made this yet, now is a great time because it is the year of the rabbit and Easter is coming up really soon. Along with the rabbit, I think I made a carrot. I believe this was the one I made last year. This one I made previously, but I made a golden carrot for the rabbit to munch on. In the summertime, I had a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to visit Greece with my brother. He was going on a study abroad trip and I just kind of tagged along, which he was very nice to let me do because we had to share the same Airbnb and just travel together, which we've never done before without our parents. So I made this little Greece flag that I took around and I tried to take some pictures. I only have this one video where we're at the Acropolis and you see the Parthenon, and then I also made one for Germany because our flight back to Canada was from Germany and we stayed in Munich for a couple of days. I didn't even take any pictures with this little flag, but I made it just to commemorate the time that we traveled over to Europe. When I was working at a charity for people with developmental disabilities, I wanted to make these hearts, these pixel hearts that I've made a lot of in the past. I made them into little keychains so that I could give it to the students that I was working with. They put it on their backpacks, which was so cute. I don't work there anymore, but it was a really great experience working at the charity and just inspiring some people to try out some new arts and crafts. Next up, I have my set of Cutie Minis vegetables. These are another set of my easy to make projects that all fit on a 14 by 14 pegboard. There's a broccoli here, pumpkin, carrot, corn, eggplant, and cucumber. These are great projects for any beginners who just want something easy and fast to make. I have a whole playlist full of these, so it was nice to add some more projects to that collection. Oh yes, also can't forget the tomato. This one I actually put it in my garden. I attached a popsicle stick here and I used this to mark in my garden where I put my tomatoes, and you can actually kind of see it lost a bit of its coloration. See, like when perler beads or art cow beads are put under direct sunlight, especially very intense sunlight every single day, they will lose their color. So you can kind of see that this tomato here is faded compared to this side that didn't really see a lot of sunlight. Yeah, that's just something you should keep in mind of when you're placing your projects. And then my last 3D project for 2022 is the Minecraft cat. These are my prototypes here. I made a regular calico standing cat here, then a little black cat that is sitting. I made these midi bead cats, so these are the regular sized perler beads, 5mm. This is a orange tabby cat, and then this gray tabby cat. I really love cats. One day I should make the dog, I know, but the cat in Minecraft is definitely a lot cuter in my opinion. It also comes with a little fish made of mini beads for it to munch on. Last but not least, I did a quick little Christmas video. This is the Cutie Minis Santa hat, a Christmas bow for gifts, a little gift box ornament, Christmas tree that you can put in a pot like that and just display it as a decoration, a gingerbread house, and then I think my favorite ornament of that video is the figure skates here with googly eyes. It reminds me of how in Home Alone 2 Kevin gets a turtle dove set of ornaments, and this is like a set of little figure skates. Also, I worked at the skating rink throughout the entire winter, so this is also to remind me of that really fun job of teaching skating. So that's it. That's all of the perler bead projects that I made in 2022. Definitely not a lot compared to my previous years, but only because I have been really focusing on working and getting a job that has been teaching me a lot about the real world of work. So if you came here just to see what I made last year, that's it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you do try some of these projects out or try out whatever I come up with next. I don't usually talk about my personal life too much on this channel, but I thought it might be interesting to share my experience with, you know, the whole pandemic happening. So I graduated in 2020, right at the start of the pandemic, so I kind of missed out on that whole online school thing, but I also entered the real world, as they say, when you graduate university with a pandemic. So I didn't have a lot of job experience. I didn't have any paid job experience before the pandemic, actually. And so when I graduated, I was supposed to look for a job, right, and kind of explore my options, see the world a bit, but with everything shut down and the quarantine happening, it was kind of hard to do that. And it was also kind of hard to apply to jobs because I didn't have a lot of job experience. My first job I ever got was actually in 2021. I worked as an election official during the federal election in Canada. That was just a one-day thing. And I was so happy to get my first job ever and get paid for it. And then I just kept searching to see what I wanted to do for a job, because I kind of don't really want to do what I studied in university, which was animal biology. I want to just explore something different. And so in 2021, I found a part-time job at the charity working with adults with developmental disabilities. That was a very cool learning experience, because I also learned Cantonese through that. All of the trainees, as they call them, or students, they spoke Cantonese, and I had to communicate with them in that language and just try my best to be a program instructor, a program facilitator for them. So this job at the charity, I worked full-time for a few months and then part-time in 2022, and eventually I left that job just because that was more of like a temporary contract job. Eventually I found a position in my city's recreation department, and the only reason why I even applied to that job is because I watched 7 seasons of Parks and Recreation, and I thought that was a really cool department to work in, like to work in your municipal government. Just from the show, I thought maybe it would be pretty interesting to do. That's how I became a skating instructor.
Everybody smile away.
Karate instructor and assistant.
Ninjas, scatter.
A basketball instructor.
Shoot the ball.
And then I started helping out in the office.
Might as well get paid for being here.
And because this is also kind of a temporary part-time contract, I don't know what's next after this. I'm just kind of seeing what I like to do and what I don't like to do. I never thought I would be working with children. I worked with kids from age 2 to 12, and it's actually really rewarding whenever you see a kid grow and improve after you help them. This year, in 2023, I also got 2 other positions. Like I work at the library.
And grab the movie! Go! Go! Go!
And then I also got a position as a daycare assistant, but that was just for a short little 10-week period. For me, I really like being a jack of all trades, even though it's a master of none. But I guess it is kind of better than being a master of one, to me at least. That's what I've been up to and why I didn't really make a lot of videos. This year I've also been getting into other different types of art forms and crafts. I started the year off learning pottery in a class. It was so fun and interesting to work with clay. It's a completely different medium and it was a really cool challenge. I have some cute ceramics that I can't wait to show you guys in a future video. And recently I also dabbled with laser engraving because the library actually offers laser engraving and 3D printing services, and you can book a time to learn that. Maybe one day I can actually show you guys the process of how to do that. And yeah, it's interesting to learn new things and try lots of different things. If you want to see more of my life outside of perler beads and crafting, you can check out my vlog channel. I also need to start editing more videos over there too. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and for listening. I will see you guys next time with another cutie craft. Bye!